Fish TV's education coverage is brought to you by Lilly, a medicine company.
9/11 right now, 60 degrees downtown. There are new developments in a financial scandal tied to the former head of 2 virtual charter schools. Our news partners at Chalkbeat, Indiana have a new story out about it today. Amelia Pack-Harvey is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Get us up to speed. What's the situation? Where does it stand right now?
Sure. So this case really followed reporting that my prior colleagues did on these 2 virtual schools that appeared to have ballooning enrollment, and at the same time a number of companies created by the founder that school funding was going to. And so a few years ago, federal prosecutors announced an indictment against Percy Clark, the superintendent of the schools, and the school founder Thomas Stoughton, along with a few others. The Attorney General's office has also brought a state lawsuit against school operators as well that has about the same defendants, a few others as well. So this plea agreement that Percy Clark, so he's one of many parties in this case, submitted last week, agrees that he will pay roughly $1.3 million. He is acknowledging that the restitution that is owed in totality is $44.6 million. It's really the first kind of major, I think it is the first recoupment of funds that the prosecutors could see in this case of alleged embezzlement.
You start talking money amounts with that many commas in it. It's like, oh, well, where does it go? Do we know yet where the dollars would go with restitution?
It's a good question. Yeah, it's still unclear whether it's the state or the IDOE.
Particularly if they get to the $44 million mark.
Exactly.
And who would pay all of that? Standard issue here with the plea agreement, it's not done till the judge weighs in on it?
Right,
any indication
correct.
it would deviate from that at all to this point?
I'm not sure that they would reject it, no.
Okay, this is certainly not the first case of financial concerns, accusations of mismanagement. You mentioned a little bit about it. Let's drill down deeper into that. And this is all against the backdrop of sort of this friction that seems to happen constantly between traditional public schools and charter schools that get public money.
Sure, yeah. Well, a few years ago there was a former leader of Tinley Charter School Network that pleaded, most recently pleaded guilty as well in that case. There's a few other defendants that have not pleaded guilty, but agreed that he had taken about $1 million in funds incorrectly, and so that case is still ongoing. We also recently did some reporting about spending of a local charter school matchbook for the former CEO there, and the flights and alcohol that was purchased on that school credit card.
Yeah, ink's still fresh on that story as well that you can read through Chalkbeat too. As this moves forward with these cases, there is this effort to try to bring together traditional and charter public schools. There's a new panel in place, for example. Is this likely to hurt that, help that, have any effect on it?
I think these kinds of cases do kind of provide fuel to those that might not agree with the charter school system. But moving forward, what both sides might be able to do is create some kind of system where all parties are held, equally accountable. And there's a rigorous oversight of these kinds of all schools of all types.
Local education alliance is something I'm sure you'll be following as well as you do these things that aren't supposed to be part of the educational picture with the criminal and civil proceedings. But Amelia Pack-Harvey, as always, thank you for your perspective on these big issues affecting families all over. 9:15.